Yes.
Yes.
Has a JoJo like popularity like died down? Like I feel like it's not as popular as it was.
Because
till the next season comes out.
Yeah. Everyone's waiting for Araki to
comes out.
Put out something else about Part 9 besides a work in progress title.
So wait, is that the anime or is that the manga?
The manga.
The popularity of JoJo's always spikes when the next part starts up. So
I mean, the memes will always be there.
Yeah, the memes will always be there, but in regards to its popularity and you seeing a bunch of shit on it online, that usually spikes when the next part is like being adapted or just about to be adapted. So you're going to see it spike back up when December starts.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I was like, I don't see JoJo anymore.
Part 6.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything before Part 5, but it spiked during Part 5 when everyone was like, "Where's Part 5? Where's Part 5?" That's the only thing JoJo Super.
Actually, when Part 5 was airing, I do remember seeing a lot of that Giorno meme. Golden wind.
Yep.
Lord have mercy.
We're live, by the way.
Are we?
Yeah.
When did that happen? When did you put the podcast live? This is your podcast, ain't it?
Lord have mercy.
All right, let me make sure audio levels are good to go. Let's see. The levels are good to go. Let's see. The levels are good to go. Nice echo. All right. I think we're live and good to go. Oh wait, let me check my individual.
Good to go, ready to tango.
Discord's all the way up. OBS is all the way up. Streamlabs is all the way up. All right.
Start up.
Let's see. All right. Okay. We getting ready to start this. What's up, chat? Acebreaker, Heeson, Daniel. What's going on, guys? Daddy Wars, what's up?
Daniel is in Shintai or Daniel is in Daniel?
Daniel as in this Daniel that's in the chat.
Okay, so not Shintai Daniel.
I read the name Corneo and got extremely concerned.
Cornello. I don't know why that reminds me of GTA 3. I don't know why, but I'm be replaying that game.
I'm reminded of Don Corneo.
Pump those remasters. Or are they remakes? Where do we fall on that?
That's definitely a remake. I swear to God, if anybody says that's a remake, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'd say it's a remaster because the models look literally just upscaled.
Yeah, what are we talking about? GTA. Oh yeah, those are the same mods. That's just a remaster.
Yeah,
I'd assume and hope that's the same audio quotes too. Like, oh shit, here we go again.
I swear.
I think the problem is, Shadow, is that when it comes to what developers and people on the internet label certain things, the differences between a HD port, a remaster, and a remake. I think a lot of people, including developers, kind of misuse that in regards to labeling things.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, that's a problem, and they need to stop that shit. Like I get, like especially developers, like probably from a sales standpoint, they want to label it as a remake, but yeah, it's not a remake, it's a remaster, and then we can argue. What was there?
Yeah, majority of those things that are being called remasters aren't remasters; those are HD ports.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the Crash trilogy. That was what was that? A remake?
That was a remake.
I would say that was a remake. It was from the ground up, all new assets.
Okay, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
On top of the additional thing of like being able to play as Coco in 1 and 2.
So wait, we said Xenoblade is what, a remaster?
That one's a remaster.
I'd say a remaster because they didn't record any new lines outside of like Future Connected.
But for some reason. We're labeling Dark Souls as a remake. I don't.
Dark Souls?
Yeah. Demon Souls. Oh, see, Demon Souls. My bad, Demon Souls. I'm not a Souls fan.
Here's how I personally dictate it. If you are using any assets of the previous version within your version and you just cleaned it up, you are a remaster. If you made it from the ground up and there are no assets from the previous code in this game, then you are a remake.
So Demon Souls does that.
Demon Souls is from the ground up. But Shadow of the Colossus, even though it looks like a remake, has the original code of the game running under it. So that's actually probably considered the best remaster you could.
Some people will argue it's the exact same game, and that you can just take a guide from 2010 or whenever Demon Souls came out and just use that for the remaster.
Yeah,
I mean for the
That's
remake.
not how that works. Though.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what some people say. I'm not saying I believe. I'm just telling you what
Like,
some people say.
That's like looking at that's like looking at Pokemon remake. You can use guides from the old games. This is still the same game.
That just means it's a very good one-to-one adaptation of the previous version. That's all that is.
But remasters as well, typically the gameplay doesn't feel like the gameplay almost feels like one-to-one, whereas a remake, like I heard Shadow of the Colossus's gameplay like felt different from the original in comparison. Like you might have felt like a bit more floaty, or the grappling wasn't as good. From what I heard, I didn't play it.
And that was a remaster or a remake?
That was a remaster, but
oh wow,
it's,
okay.
I've seen really
people
hard.
Call it a remake.
It's really hard. Also, we got a super chat from Duo saying we'll get HPMP podcast live. Let's go. Hello, friends. What's going on, Duo?
What's up, Duo? What up, chat? Welcome back. How you guys doing? We're gonna get this party started right now because we gotta get out of here on time, or at least try to at some point. I don't know, but welcome everybody to the HPMP JRPG podcast, episode 70. We live out here. It's been a while. It's been a good minute, and I want to say that we'll have podcast up until the end of the year consistently. But man, you got holidays coming up, and then other stuff, so I don't know. My intent is to have a podcast regularly until the year is out, but who knows. Anyway, we are live on Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and a lot more, so go ahead and listen to that. If you can't listen to us live, hit the like button if you are here, and let's get started with these intros for today. Who wants to take us off first?
Guess I'll go first. Welcome, everyone. It is I, Bowser Carriga. Hope you all have been doing well since we saw you last. End of the year is looking good for games releases, and I hope you'll enjoy them. Today we have some exciting topics to talk to you about, like Super Robot Wars 30.
Man.
So stay tuned for that.
Fire Wars.
Blakey boy, go ahead.
All right. Before I do my intro, we got a super chat from Ace saying it's 3 RE's remaster remake. I thought he was making a Resident Evil.
Yeah, he's asking which is it.
It's wait, which one is RE?
Is Resident Evil 3 a remake, a remaster, or a reimagine? That's what he's asking.
Oh,
I'd say reimagining because they cut content.
Yeah.
Kind of like how FF7 is a reimagining and they also cut content.
Yeah, that's true. I say a borderline remake as well.
Oh yeah, if we're only using the terms remaster or remake, it is definitely closer to a remake than it is a remaster.
Yeah.
And we have another super chat from Lamar Lamp saying, "Did you guys watch Squid Game?" We did.
Yes, we did.
We talk about that. Asked. So you didn't see it?
No, I thought I was watching it with a group of friends. I'm just waiting on them.
So maybe we won't talk about it today. But it is that time. What's going on, guys? It's me, Westtown HD. Like Beth said, we have some really exciting topics to talk about, including Sora in Smash. We're going to talk about Metroid Dread, one of my potential games of the year. It's going to be great.
All right. Riku?
Riku's on the only one, people. How's it going? And that's all I got for you today.
That's all you got? You ain't got no Falcon's finest, fire energy? What's going on here, man?
People want to yank that title away from me, so I'm in.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm just
About
chilling
that.
right now.
You see what y'all...
Go ahead.
Nah, I was saying on chat. You see what y'all did to my boy right here? You just deflated
You neutered
him.
If you want any of, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Yes.
Pause.
We are here today to have another good podcast episode.
And Sosuke?
It is your boy, the Wandering Gamer. Sosuke back at it again, and I can't wait to talk about Metroid Dread.
Oh my goodness.
Just the lore implications, the gameplay, it was all so good. Like,
oh my God.
I will shill that game to hell and back. I can't fucking wait.
All right, and you guys know who I am, Shadow Elite, Mr. JRPG. I feel like I say this like almost every podcast, but the channel's been quiet. But I got stuff in the works, and I'm finally getting around to getting back into the groove of things to make more videos. Things have been getting hectic, job with my job and stuff like that. So it's finally calming down. Actually, it's not calming down. It's gonna get even worse as the year come out. But you know, I got a window. So definitely gonna be still uploading a Tales of Arise video. It's still gonna come up. I'm mega late on that, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But I will have a certain Shin Megami Tensei game covered by the time a new one releases. I'll just let you guys guess what that is.
And by the time a new one releases.
All right, so let's see. But real quick, Squid Game was pretty good. That was a fun watch.
Really good.
I watched that on like a Sunday, and I was like, "Holy crap, this is amazing." You know, honestly, I think it would be good where it ended. Like, you know, no spoilers. I'd be good where it ended, but you know, since it made so much money, it made Netflix way too much money to not make them make us another season. So it's gonna happen. We'll just see what's up there.
Situation of why would you keep all that money away from yourself?
Yeah. And then there's people saying like the English dub wasn't as good or something like that. There's a lot of mistranslations.
If I may about that, I don't understand the idea of English dubbing a live action property.
So more people can watch it.
Some people don't like subs for some reason.
The majority,
like Riku.
The majority of people don't like. Common people, like everyday people, don't like subs. So you gotta dub it. So for them to watch.
Like in a case of an anime, sure, but with real people, that feels off.
Of course it does, but like it doesn't really matter. They just know that normal people that far outnumber us will watch it if it's in English, so they'll put it in English.
People who read?
Hey man,
is that what we are?
Hey man, listen, I can't go with what the majority has or what they do. But all right, let's get started with the topic. You know, what you guys want to talk about first? What you guys want to talk about first? You want to go in on Dread? You want to go on Sora and Smash? What you guys want to talk about?
You know what they want to talk about.
What they want to talk about.
Shall we
I'm
start
not talking about anything.
Oh no! Okay, no.
Do something else.
Let's leave that towards the end. All right, let's leave that towards the end. Okay.
Then,
all right.
Well, if you guys want to talk about Dread, I have nothing to say about it personally.
All right. I guess I'll say we'll start off with Sora and Smash. So yes, Sora hit Smash, and that was surprising. It was a very surprising pick. I didn't think it was ever gonna happen. Like people would be like, "Oh, Goku's gonna be in Smash. Sora's gonna be in Smash." You know how much Nintendo would have to pay Square Enix and Disney to get Sora? I would have called you an idiot. I would have called you fucking stupid if you thought Sora was honestly gonna be in Smash. But shit, I guess the joke's on me. He's here. This has been a pick that everybody has wanted since, like, I guess Smash 3DS, Smash Wii U, or something like that.
I since Melee or Brawl.
Because like there was a poll back in the day. Because like I remember watching the reveal and Sakura said like we want Sora in the game since like a poll or something like that from way back.
Oh, that was first. That was the
ballot.
poll they did for Smash Wii U. Yeah, he was the number one requested there. People have wanted him longer, but like
And then they withheld that information.
they had to in order to like
for good reason.
Because like if they said that, like if they ended the fighter pass on like Kazuya and then said who the most wanted character was, it would have pissed off a lot of people.
Also, if they had
Also, for the sake of like the companies and their IPs, I'm sure they didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah.
have you guys played as Sora? How is he in Smash? Where is he at on the tier list?
My son, he's too good.
He plays interestingly. Like his jumping is very weird to me because if you didn't see like the trailer showing how he works and stuff, he is a very floaty character, and like he looks like he would be like a medium regular sized character, but when you like jump with him, he's just floating through the air like Kirby or Jigglypuff. It throws me off a bit, but he is fun.
Jump.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair,
it's like that. He has
he's
like
floaty in his own game.
Yeah, like
I mean, he
it
definitely
works, it's
feels
just
like
weird.
he's from Kingdom Hearts.
you know, like in my opinion, I'd say Sora's a more easy to grasp Bayonetta because he has like the air combos and just easy combo ability. But I feel like just moving around with him more is a little bit easier compared to like with Bayo, you got to carry someone a specific way and then bounce off the stage and then jump and then use her up B and jump back up. It gets weird with her, but with Sora, it's just jump once, up B, and then side B, and you're good.
He's fun, I'll say that, but he's not someone I can see myself maining. And I feel like I would have been more excited for Sora if I was still like a teenager heavy into Kingdom Hearts, but it is nice to see him finally get in, since a lot of people thought it would be impossible given Disney's involvement. And keep in mind, like, with Final Fantasy XIV, like a game that Square owns, and the director is like on the board of directors, he didn't want to mess with like Disney and Kingdom Hearts. So the fact that Sakurai made this work is insane.
And the actual way it actually came out was actually hilarious. So they already knew they were going to do another Fighter Pass, so they had those characters picked out. So originally Fighter Pass 2 was going to be 5 characters, but Sakurai met a Disney representative at a convention or something like that and pitched the idea to him, and he went, yeah, that sounds cool, we can talk about this. And then they added a 6th character to the Fighter Pass, being Sora.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like how Kingdom Hearts happened with...
In an elevator.
A Square Enix exec meeting a Disney exec.
This is
I didn't know that that's how Kingdom Hearts came to be.
Yep, it is a funny way to have that happen.
Inspired by Mario 64, right? Or some shit like that.
Yep, they initially had that idea, and then over time, things changed. With at one point Sora being a like lion boy with a chainsaw blade that eventually became the character we know. Oh my God, Sora was Riku.
Everybody's Riku in Kingdom Hearts. Oh no, you meant Riku somewhat.
So when this character got revealed, there were some people saying that this was a wasted pick. It was like it was like predictable or something like that.
Let me tell you how every single Smash character, there's not been a single Smash character that come out that everyone unanimously liked, and there never will be, because there are 2 different generations that play this game. There are people who wanted Jonesy from Fortnite who are 9. And there are people who wanted Doom Guy in their 20s, okay? Like,
I see people say Sephiroth is lame, and it boggles my mind. Like,
exactly. I remember one of my coworkers was furious that Kazuya was like, no one likes Tekken. Tekken's not relevant. I was like, my guy.
This person doesn't play video games. No.
All he plays is Halo and Destiny. So you're right.
Yeah. Men doesn't play video games. Go down south in Atlanta and just like talk to people who play video games. They will actively tell you play Tekken.
But yeah, like I said, like for example as well, like I loved Steve's inclusion, but like there are other people I know like Bao and stuff who just did not like him because that wasn't their thing. But like Steve is like my second favorite, if not first favorite character to like play on the Fighter Pass. It's you cannot unanimously make everyone happy literally in any form of media. There were people who said the ending of Avengers Endgame was terrible when it wasn't, and so like it's entirely you can never make everyone.
I was just surprised people were saying like, "Oh, this isn't a surprise" or something like that. This is a predictable pick. I'm like, what?
No, it's not.
Anyone who says that's a damn liar.
I've wanted Sora since I was like 10, and I can tell you right now, I never believed it could happen because of Disney. So when it happened, the look on my face, I felt like I became a kid again. Like, that shit was a genuine surprise. Like, even my best friend messaged me, like, right after the presentation that said, Sakurai is Santa Claus, because he made the impossible happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's like when you said Sosuke making you feel like a kid. Like, I was watching the trailer, and then, Simple and Clean, the orchestral came on. I was like, damn, that hits hard.
Oh, it works so well.
That hit me so
Sora,
hard.
like, I'm thinking of, like, any character that would have, like, been like a better ending, but like just the way all of that came together, and like his full trailer where you see like all like the stages shifting because they represent different worlds for Sora. It's like it hits so hard.
I just had a friend of mine who was confused as to why they couldn't get Utada Hikaru's version of Simple and Clean.
Man,
what version did they get?
They got the orchestral, like they played the orchestral
version. Okay.
They had to play the orchestral one because Utada Hikaru's music is kind of licensed by Sony and shit, and that's even more licensing hell. But
so honestly, it's not in the game. Simple and Clean isn't in the game.
It's not now. They have the only music they have in the game is like the battle music, like Destiny.
Personally, I like what we got for music, like especially for the trailer. The orchestral version of Simple and Clean was fine.
That's crazy.
The spot I'm disappointed. None of my favorite songs got in. Like, all the ones that are in are just okay to me.
That's crazy.
My 2 favorites are Hollow Bastion and Destiny. I also, because I have the save data from LA Memories, get the Swing version of Dearly Beloved. But they don't even have regular Dearly Beloved in the game.
I got Knight of Fate from KH1. I'm solid.
You don't have Simple and Clean. You don't have the Goat Sanctuary. Like, what's going on? That's crazy.
Now, so what this is Sora's here now. Whenever Smash 6 happens, they're gonna add Sora back with the exact same tracks, and then at the end of the game, or halfway through the DLC, they'll give us another Kingdom Hearts character, and they'll bring 9 more songs. Okay, just like Sephiroth.
So do you guys think? Well, I know what's been said. Sakurai, he's gonna take a rest. It's over. But this is truly it, right? There's not gonna be any surprise out of nowhere. A new character is gonna be at the Smash. This is truly it.
So Smash Ultimate is done. Sakurai absolutely deserves a break, but the Smash Bros. Series, I don't think they'll ever be able to top Ultimate's roster ever.
He said so himself.
At least not like within the next like 20 years. Like, it's going to take another aligning of the planets for a roster this massive and this huge to come together.
So how can they do like another Smash game? Like, say Smash, I think 6 you said does it come out?
Smash,
like, what's it going to start with 10 what's it going to start with 10 characters and people are going to be like, "Oh my god, how could you have 80 characters in the Smash 5 but not have 80 characters here?"
There's plenty of stuff they could do for that.
Okay.
Like
the main one,
if you look at these DLC characters, they're much more complex than the base game ones. You can literally revamp like most of the roster and call it a day. Sell them.
I'll say my biggest want for another Smash game would be start from scratch. Like, don't have like a Smash 64 size roster. Maybe have like half of Ultimate size. Let's say like a 30 character roster to start with DLC later on. But like change Mario's move. I played through like all the 2D Metroid games going up to Dread. Bro, Samus does so many cool things. And you know what she does in Smash? She pokes, bro. She pokes people and shoots these trash. Listen, add the fusion suit. Give her like some like Dread power. The ending of Dread, but I won't talk about. Sosuke knows. Put that in the game. Put that in the game. Okay. Mario. I understand Mario is supposed to. I almost said Shoto. No. Mario is like supposed to be that like pick up and play. Mario and Kirby are supposed to be like simplistic by nature.
Yeah.
But like Mario's had the same moveset with no change since Brawl. That's when they added Flood. But that was the only change he's had to his moveset. In Smash Ultimate, they gave Cappy as a taunt that happens randomly, and he gets blue coins every now and then. There was no Mario Odyssey anything in Ultimate, basically. And Link, Breath of the Wild Link, is cool, but he's just regular Link with bombs he can detonate himself.
He's, in my opinion, he's a worse version of Young and Toon Link. Like,
exactly.
Like, you couldn't incorporate any of the powers from the champions in there, any more of like the Sheikah tablet abilities. Y'all just said, all right, he could pick up his arrows if he misses a shot and remote bombs. All right, we're going to break.
Or even when you do Smash 6, make it specifically Nintendo only, so we can get more Zelda characters, more Fire Emblem characters.
More Fire Emblem? I don't think we want that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we do.
So you want a Gundam versus of Smash?
Oh my gosh, 187 Nintendo? Nah, brother, that's a bit much.
You know, it's interesting that you brought that up in the chat, Blake. SpongeBob, it's a Shoto. I remember Nickelodeon All Stars was getting so much traction before its release, and then Sora gets announced, it gets released, and it's just completely quiet for that game. I'm like,
radio silence.
What happened? Like, where's the hype? Like, where's the hype?
To be fair, the game itself isn't that great.
It's not.
I played it. I can't okay. So let me how do I put it this way? I acquired it on the internet on my Nintendo PC, and I said, wow, this game is pretty okay. It's average. It's not great. It's not like, I think Riku was super hyped for it, and I think he said he's gonna keep trying to put in work in it, but it just wasn't hooking him.
It's not. I played it last night, and I was just like, it's still not. I don't know if it's the game or if it's I'm just not this genre. I don't know.
So it plays like Smash, but you're not interested in it, or like similar. Like what's the problem?
It's not like Smash. Really.
It's not like Smash. It's, okay. They use a 3-button attack system. Smash uses a 2-button attack system.
Okay, so it's like, doesn't that mean it potentially can get more complex than Smash?
It's the devs use melee as a base, so you can do like a lot of like wave dashing and like teching and stuff. And there's like a lot of like you can do aerial grabs and stuff. But even like watching the gameplay, it just doesn't feel. It's just not fun to watch.
Really? I was watching like some Twitch stuff when I was working from home, and I was watching it on Twitch. I was like, oh, it looks pretty fun. Like I might want to play it. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look Smash fun. It doesn't look Dragon Ball FighterZ fun to watch, but it looks pretty fun to me.
I'd play it at a party if everyone else is playing it, but I have no interest in actually buying the game myself.
Well, okay.
The situation of it's there.
And also, in my opinion, they kind of hoed Aang like really bad. They gave Korra the Avatar moveset and made Aang only use air.
They looked at Aang and said, "You are in season 1."
I feel like gameplay-wise, Aang feels far better than Korra. So
As he
I
should.
agree with that. But also, the game has like no oomph to it when you like hit someone. Like you hit someone with a heavy attack that should feel like a heavy attack.
The only character that feels like they got oomph to him is SpongeBob. When I
Hold
hit you
on.
with that goddamn butterfly net, for some reason that's the only move in the game I feel
Hold
had.
on 1 second.
It feels like you're
Gentlemen,
tapping them.
Gentlemen, there's a specific someone in the stream chat.
Pelvic in the chat, hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
Pelvic. Pelvic's in the chat.
Pelvic's alive?
Yeah.
Yo.
Like,
Holy. Oh, yeah, she is dead. Yo, Pelvic, get in the freaking
Yo,
podcast.
yeah,
What are you
said,
doing?
why aren't you in the podcast?
Why aren't you in the podcast? What's going on here? All right, oh,
Bro.
Oh man, all right, you got it, Pel. We're not gonna give you your special attention. You don't need it. All right, you're good. Don't you have a PC to be building? I don't know.
You building a PC?
Alex building a PC.
From what I've heard, she building the PC. I don't know what's going on. The laptop crapped out on her or something like that, and she gotta join the PC master race. I don't know.
oh, how about that?
All right,
Crazy how that works.
yeah, just people just disloyal, just not coming.
In conclusion, from me at least, in regards to Sora, he ranks a little bit on like the low side of DLC, like playable, like just his moveset. I'm not really a huge fan of playing like his actual moveset and stuff. Just doesn't like mesh with my playstyle, which is totally fine. I like Sora enough as a Kingdom Hearts character to where I'll play him casually, but I could never play him competitively.
All right, okay.
That being said, though, I think my like top 3 is like Kazuya, Steve, and I want to say Joker. Joker's in there too. I love Joker. I think Joker's still my Smash Ultimate main.
I forgot he was in the game.
Hey, I know, right? It's been so long.
To me, like when it comes to Sora, he feels like the 3 characters I play all operate completely differently. Like after Sora came out, I've solidified him as like my 3rd main. I play Min Min, Samus, and Zero Suit Samus, and Sora. But out of the DLC characters, I'd have to say Terry, Sora, and Hero are my favorites. Mostly because Hero is a walking war crime, and
Hero's great.
I thrive off of that shit. It's so much fun.
We got a super chat there from Lamar Lamps saying Best Girl Pelvic is back. I don't know whose
Oh,
pelvic
man.
chick is. He's not gonna.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't see pelvic here.
I'll see her here in the Discord, of course. I don't know if I want to acknowledge that. I just saw somebody in the chat saying they game on PlayStation like a Sony pony, like just
what?
terrible. Like they can't get a graphics card because they broke. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
There's Out of Pocket, and then there's that.
A gaming PC for editing, not gaming. Pelvic is lying to herself now.
Oh my god.
I use
That's like buying a Switch for like
a calculator.
YouTube and Netflix. Oh, it doesn't even have Netflix.
But she gonna learn. She gonna learn the beautifulness of PC gaming. She gonna learn.
I gotta bring that up at one point. It's something I did.
I'm sorry, man. I just can't get to that troubleshoot gaming.
Troubleshoot gaming. All right, cool. All right, so let's talk about Metroid.
Yeah.
I feel like we a JRPG podcast. We talked about Sora. He's a JRPG character in a non-JRPG game. Now we're going to Metroid, which is not JRPG at all.
Hey, Metroid
but it's
is
kind of
turn-based.
real.
It just so happens that it's always your turn.
Samus appeared in Super Mario RPG and the Legacy of the Seven Stars. Which
Did
is
she?
a JRPG. Yeah.
Oh,
She
my
As a
appears
cameo.
as a cameo. Yep, just as a cameo. She's kind of there.
So Metroid Dread release. This isn't the Metroid that y'all been waiting years for, but y'all okay with it? Yeah, y'all.
I
Yeah,
was waiting.
yeah,
I was
y'all.
waiting for this.
Because I remember people was like, oh, we want that Metroid game that Nintendo said they were working on. Then they had to scrap everything and start from the beginning, and then now all of a sudden they come out with this game and all is forgiven. Like, okay, all right.
Now, to be
Wait,
fair,
I'm waiting
Shadow,
for Dread?
this game was announced back in the 2000s and got
Oh no.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
wait for
it
this
did.
since
Oh,
I
yeah,
was like
okay, yeah,
10.
Okay.
So like,
Also, keep in mind, it's no, wait, who made Donkey Kong?
Rare.
No, not Rare. Who made Tropical Freeze? I mean,
Oh.
because those are the guys that are the people that also made Prime 1, 2, and 3. They're working on Prime 4. The guys that
Retro-
made Dread is Retro Studios. Yeah, thank you. Metroid Studios is working on Prime 4. So Prime 4 is still in development when you were talking about the game that got canceled. And Dread is being made by Mercury Steam, the guys who made Samus Returns. So this is like 2 different Metroid teams basically, and I'm really hoping that Metroid eventually gets to like Mario Zelda status, to where we get at least one Metroid something a year,
Or at least one a generation.
That's what I was about to say.
So
That'd be nice.
So how's this game? What's going on?
So good. So good.
Like I thought, here I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be Tales of Arise and Scarlet Nexus shadowboxing for Game of the Year. Here comes Metroid Dread, also fighting for that place. And I can't keep up. If I beat Neo the World Ends With You and SMT5, I would be sitting here like, I don't have a Game of the Year. Shut up, leave me alone.
So I'm hearing a lot about this game. Oh, we got super chat though.
We got Super Chat from Acebreaker saying Metroid Dread Game of the Year easily. Oh
Man, it's gonna boot out Tales of Arise like that. Okay, you got it.
it was either Acebreaker or Mazio that said Arise was bad. I can't remember who.
Oh yeah, a lot of people, which is rightfully so if you don't like Tales of Arise, because I can understand that.
Yeah, it has its issues.
Yeah. So I'm hearing that Dread kind of needed like a journalist mode. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, okay. That joke about the dude who didn't realize you could shoot.
Oh, the God of War guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, David Jaffe, I believe his name.
I watched that clip and I kind of just sat there.
You mean the creator of God of War? Yeah, that dude.
Like I just kind of sat there like, are you serious? The game makes it clear you could shoot through walls earlier on, sir.
But
It's not rocket scientists.
But from what he said, there was no indication that you could do that. Like,
Yeah, there is.
nigga.
You encounter walls like that way before that, like right at the beginning of the game. You encounter.
I say
walls
also,
like
if you're
that.
playing Metroid and you're not shooting everything as you go, I learned that real quick when I first started playing Metroid like 2 weeks ago.
For real, like that's the bread and butter. That's what it's supposed to be.
I'd be walking into rooms I don't know where to go, just powerbomb in rooms to see what happens, see if something gives away.
So I'm also hearing that the difficulty for this one it's well, I'd say it's tough, but it's just like any Metroid game from back in the day. So people are getting their cheeks clapped. They haven't gamed as long as some people, so they think this is ridiculously hard.
One thing, someone in the chat is saying the game audio it's
on?
too loud. Yeah,
Too loud.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Thank you for telling us these things, people, so that we can.
I didn't even know Shadow had the audio. It's a good thing I was not. I had my mic muted for this recording.
I have the YouTube playing in the background, but it's muted, so I don't hear an echo. So, anyway, like I said, thank you guys for letting us know, so that we can adjust that for you guys as a better viewing and listening pleasure.
So how do you guys feel about this complaint that basically a lot of people are saying this game shouldn't be $60 because of how it looks?
But
they're done.
And it's playtime. It's short.
People said the same thing for Resident Evil Village.
They're a colloquial collective of dumbasses.
and Ratchet and Clank.
Did they say that for Ratchet and Clank too? Okay, it's
Yeah.
at the end of the day, to me it feels like okay. Let's honestly, and this is just my opinion. The only games that I find in the industry are overpriced as shit are sports games.
Yeah,
Because you'd be releasing the same damn product every single generation, getting a price increase every time they allow it.
Generation every year.
Every single year, sorry.
like every year you get a new sport. You get a quote
See,
unquote.
Q's not here to defend it, so like.
Every year you get a quote-unquote new sports game with something new when really it's a mechanic that was in the game previously but wasn't made very obvious by the developers, and all they do is make you pay for a roster update. I'm sitting there like, the fuck?
And even with the sports friends that I do talk to, every time I talk to them about the next, whatever the latest 2K game that came out, I always hear, this is worse than the previous year. So it's not even like they're, it's not even like they're sitting there adjusting the game, making it tighter and smoother and better. They're not even doing that, apparently. Like Sosuke said, they're taking away features and bringing it back, or they're just straight up making the mechanics feel worse than the previous game. So it's not even like you're getting a better game, even if it's the same game.
See, with like wrestling games, what I do is I just buy them like every 3 to 4 years. Oh, look who showed up.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh,
Finally decided to join the party.
Who's that? Gertrude?
Look who it is. gracing us with her presence. Jesus
Wait,
Christ,
who the fuck
man.
is Gertrude?
She could just come up in here all willy nilly when she feel like it. been on a hiatus. But you know what?
You hear me? Can you hear me?
No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Excellent. That's my favorite. I love when you guys can't hear me. I can just talk all this shit.
Oh my god. So
I'm just here to say hi. I'm here to assert my dominance again as best person on this podcast.
Huh? You've been going for how long? You're the best person on this podcast. What?
Yes,
Can't
I'm just
be the
asserting.
best if you don't exist.
Okay, did you just not see? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me speak. Yeah, we just saw a bunch of people were like, "Oh, pelvic's back!" Like, and I wasn't even in the podcast.
Listen, I ain't see anything. Y'all saw something? I ain't see nothing.
Oh no, I can tell you this. I saw people say pelvic is back, and I'm thinking, back where? She ain't here.
She ain't here.
I ain't see nothing. I ain't see nothing in the chat.
This ain't like my dad, where he's actually here. No, she's super gone, bro.
He went out for the carton of milk and said, "I'll see you."
I know, right? Seriously. My God.
What do you guys want from me? What do you want from me? I'm here.
Just
I'm
send
trying
him.
to play Great Ace Attorney. I'm trying to play the Great Ace Attorney. I was like, okay, I could stop by for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back to solving mysteries and shit.
Bro, so she's on borrowed time. She doesn't even want to talk to us.
See, Chad, she don't really like you guys enough to stay here for a little while, man. So, you know.
What do you want?
Okay, you know
what do you fucking want? What do you want?
So,
You want to talk about Sora?
Oh wait, hold up. Wait, we got a super chat from Duo saying, "Here's a little red carpet for that." Duo's a simp, bro. What is this?
You.
Oh my God! Don't inflate her ego.
Thank you.
Well, guys, remember
this.
every time.
Wait
Every
a
time.
minute. This man is supporting.
Oh my God.
The podcast. Why are you guys disrespecting him?
No, that's what I'm about to
disrespecting
say.
him?
Don't get stressed over people simping for pelvic by sending super chats, because
Oh
guess
my
where those chats
goodness.
go? To Shadow's pockets.
That's okay. I like Shadow on a good day. You know,
On a good day.
Yeah.
You know,
So wait a minute, pal, what's going on here? You're joining the PC Master Race? Is it? Does the rumors true?
Okay.
Are you gonna join the
let's
PC Master
explain
Race?
this. No, I'm just trying to get a computer that would edit. You know,
Oh, my goodness.
That's it. I'm not playing. Listen.
That's
I'm
what
not
they all
playing.
say until they look looking for a 3060 RTX.
Riku said it best. Troubleshoot gaming. I hate how you guys simp for PC gaming. You guys make it sound like just download this mod. It works flawlessly. No, it
That's
doesn't.
what
I've been PC gaming since I was 11.
I don't care how long you've been PC gaming. I don't give a fuck. It's just a fact that there are steps to it. It's not just plug and go. Like PlayStation, you just put the disc in, it installs whatever, and then bada bing, I'm playing the game. There's no.
do you know how to buy DLC on a PlayStation game? Okay, you can mod your PC game.
No, I remember I had a friend who was a heavy PC Master Race guy, and he was telling me that he felt console gaming is boring, and I was like, why is that? He says, it's because when I turn my PC on and there's some sort of new random issue that wasn't there the day before.
That doesn't happen normally.
No, let me finish. He says when there's some new random issue with my PC and I've never seen this issue before. It's like a challenge to figure it out. And I'm like, wait, what? You want to play you basically want to play a
PC shouldn't be getting random issues.
Gaming.
That's
a him problem.
Hold on. I just want to read some super chats.
All right, take it away. Take it away.
Oh my God.
Taking too long.
I'm gonna go back to playing Metroid.
Listen, you're disrespecting our people here who are graciously donating to us. Okay, so Duo Beard. Also, why didn't we use the new banner I made? Oh my God, that's a Shadow question.
What banner? I ain't see nothing.
Oh, Shadow doesn't even give a fuck about you, dude. That's so disrespectful. You make a new banner.
Why
Shadow doesn't even have the audacity. Okay, all right.
See, why you put words in my mouth there? See, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you literally just said what banner.
Yep.
Meaning, I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
So you're not paying attention to what our followers.
Listen, I didn't get nothing on Twitter about some new banner. I didn't get nothing on Discord. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just gonna ignore it.
I'm not paying attention to you, Duo. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Night Fury, Shadow's ultimate weakness has arrived. It's time to take down this demigod.
What weakness?
Oh,
What weakness?
Demi, what?
What weakness?
Please.
Come on. No.
I love it.
She gonna come in here,
that made
put the
my
spotlight
day.
on her, get these people, take
my
Blake's
day.
job of reading
Thank
super chats.
you.
Yo, who
The
is
weakness.
nonsense.
The weakness.
Oh my God.
This is so.
No.
Psychodrome?
This is lovely.
No, it's
this
not.
This isn't even about gaming anymore. It's just about
Really?
me
No.
showing
Like, seriously,
up and
like, there was
the
a
trouble
joke
I've caused.
There was a
Oh
joke
my
called Bow and
God.
Friends. Like he just took the entire thing over, and now it's just pelvic and company.
Oh my god. Y'all really trying to see?
Oh my god. No, see, to be fair, I played along with the Bow and Friends thing. I didn't even try to take it over. I just, I can't help it.
You took it over today.
Dude.
What in the
Yeah, what can I say?
I'm just sorry. I just call it the aggro.
Oh my god. See, you even put Blake out of a job. Now he's just gonna get cheesecake. You see? Pal,
Yeah, at least
I can't believe you.
You know what I
too, please.
You know what I found messed up is when was it Duo Beard that tagged all of us earlier and
Yes.
and he tagged Lady Pelvic, didn't even tag Q.
Oh!
Like,
Yeah, that was
Jesus
funny.
Christ.
That was funny.
Jesus Christ, Q. Other than this week's episode that we're on right now, Q has been pretty present.
Yep.
I was like, Jesus Christ,
that
that's so
banner. You know what? Oh my god, I totally missed that joke. Okay, yeah, Shadow, why don't you see Shadow? What the hell? He did give you a banner.
What banner? I don't see no. I don't see no banner.
Oh my god, do you want me to retweet it? Do you want me to?
Man.
Nah, you DM it to you.
Nah,
so you on your desk.
You don't have to do all
I'm just
that.
here on mute, snacking on freaking Tostitos.
Oh
Wait,
my
I'm playing
god.
Wizard. I'm playing Wizard
You
of
got
Legend.
cheesecake over there, Blake? I'm gonna go get me some cheesecake too.
Hey, slide me some,
Oh
bro.
my god, please send. Yeah, get me some, please. Thank you.
Okay, we're wild. We out
This
of
is a
control.
very, very busy job.
I'm gonna need.
We are. We are.
So, pal, have you played Metroid Dread?
No.
Oh, why not? What's going on here? You seen the game on PlayStation and Nintendo? Why haven't you played Dread? What's going on?
I've never played a Metroid game. I don't particularly have an interest in it.
It's the first time for
Whoa.
everyone.
I'm sure it's good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, hey, hold on. I didn't say it was bad. I have nothing against Metroid. I have do you want me to play Tales of Arise or not? Do you want me to play Dragon Quest?
Tales of
11 or
Arise is not Metroid.
Do you want me to play fucking Valkyria Chronicles 4 or not?
I want you to get a
these are the
PC.
games that are
I'm
next.
pretty sure all the
These are
Metroid games together are half of Arise's length.
Not even
I mean,
a quarter.
that's great. That's great, but even still, that's time I could be playing Arise. In fact, that's actually time I could be playing Great Ace Attorney, but instead I'm here. So,
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you can multitask. I'm playing Dread right now.
You really
No,
could.
because I want to pay attention. No, Great Ace, I need to pay attention. No. I like to be immersed in that game. No. If it was like an Animal Crossing thing, then.
Kaufson played a JRPG and read a visual novel at the same time.
So,
Well, good for that person.
so since Pel came in here and just derailed everything with her presence, thinking she's better than everybody in the world, thinking she's above the podcast.
I didn't say I'm
and whatnot.
better.
You know,
Whoa.
you know, I'm just saying. But we got any closing thoughts?
didn't-
Yeah, you did. We got any we got any closing
Oh shit,
thoughts?
Mazio says Arise is barely worth playing though.
Oh, he's up
Maybe
to
it's the
it
first
for a
I've
while.
seen.
Don't listen to him.
Huh?
Don't
No.
Don't
Just
listen
you're
to
wrong.
him. Man.
Okay.
He's wrong.
So to say, that's the first time I've ever heard someone speak ill about Arise.
I mean, it's guys'
Really?
issues. We'll go over it like in the towards the end, but it's still
No,
a
no,
good
no,
game.
you don't have to go over it.
You
I'll
haven't
figure
been
it out.
you
It's
haven't
cool.
been around.
Yeah, no, you don't have to tell me. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I don't need.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
She likes
I'm a
to go
good
in
girl.
blind, right? That's what she says.
I do. The less I know, the better. So
So
That's
since
fine.
the Metroid Dread talk has pretty much stopped, I guess we could move on to a different topic. What's everybody's RPG of the year or game of the year so far?
Get back to me later.
Near Replicant, baby.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
So,
Near Replicant is
Oh my
so
God.
good.
so both of
So
my potential game of the years are about to come out. SMT5, SRW 30. So,
Fuck, I just realized I gotta play 30.
So right now- in that place is Monster Hunter Rise. So I'm expecting that to change over the next month.
So Pelvic, Replicant, really? A 2008 game, really?
It's Yoko Taro. She has to give Yoko Taro the butt plug
Yep.
he deserves.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
The unnecessary.
Wait, hold on. It
talk
came
of
out this
petting.
year, right? It didn't come out last year. It came out this year.
He's talking
right?
about the fact that it's a remaster and you're gonna give it.
No,
gift.
no, I
Pelvic,
understand that.
Pelvic, there's a
Someone-
super chat. Pelvic, you should read that super
Someone
chat.
in the chat. Okay. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Game of the Year, baby.
Oh
From
my
Game of the
God.
Year. Thank you for your support.
Do a bit of Yada control. alright?
Gotta just
I
spend-
want to play
just spend
actually
his
the
super
Pixel
chat money on
Remaster of the
gacha
fourth
games.
game.
You want to play the Pixel
What?
remaster of Final Fantasy IV?
Actually,
I love
Replicant
Final
did come out
Fantasy
this year.
4.
Yeah, and I'm just
Okay,
like,
see, I'm right. Okay.
yeah, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, if you wanted
I-
to spend your time playing any of the Pixel remasters, it should be 5, not 4. You already played the best version of 4.
Why? Oh. Well,
I want to play
would know
3
that
just
because
because
I haven't played
I
other
never
versions to
played.
compare.
I never played a 2D 3, so that's the only one I have a real interest in. I'm curious how they did 6 though, just because it's 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one cares. But yeah,
Wow.
I'm really glad that
Oh,
they
wow.
already gave 9 the remaster.
Hold on,
I'm just
while
kidding.
I
I'm actually just
choke
talking
this
shit.
one.
I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
The chocolate
You know what's
reminded me
weird,
of
though?
good
I
video
will
games.
say,
She loves to
I
make
will
quick
say,
jabs at 6.
no, I will say, I still like 9 more than 6. Everyone loves 6, and I'm like, 6 is good, but I just don't have the attachment to 6 that everyone does. Like, everyone is so attached to it. I'm like, that's how I feel about 9. I don't get it. 6
Real
isn't
quick,
bad.
Mazio in the chat said his game of the year is Xenogears because he played it for the first time this year. Hell yeah.
That was me with Tales of the Abyss.
Yay, that's one of my favorite Tales of games. So I'm
Good
happy.
job. You finally have a good viewpoint.
I have amazing.
Wait, one of
viewpoints.
not B?
Excuse me?
You said one of not B? I thought that was your favorite Tales of.
I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. I think Grace's is honestly my favorite. It is by far not the best. Okay, I will never argue
It is
that.
what it is.
Oh,
What
my
it
how it
is.
is.
I love great, but like if someone said Abyss is my favorite, I'd be like okay. Or if someone even said Abyss is the best, I'd be like okay. I wouldn't even argue. I'd be like okay, that checks out. I wouldn't even say Grace's F is the best. My favorite is on it, like in terms of like the best. I think is between Abyss and I really like Berseria. Those are my 2 Tales of games. Like I genuinely think are like the best. But it's been a while since I've played Abyss. I would love to replay it because I remember enjoying it very much. It's just been a hot minute, so I don't feel like I would be able to like argue that as much, you know. So
Okay. Fair. Both good
but Abyss
picks.
is great. Abyss is great. This is great. Is it okay? Your opinion? Do you think Arise is up there, like with top 3 Tales of games?
In terms of gameplay, yes. In terms of
Gameplay?
story, probably not.
Really?
Story's okay. The story's okay. Nothing
Right, it's
bad.
fine.
Really?
It's fine, but it's not like super amazing.
It just has
Really?
it has that I liked that feeling, but never holy shit I need more of it.
Yeah,
I didn't really like the characters though.
I will say
Yeah,
for
I
Tales
think-
Really?
for
That's the
Arise,
thing about Tales of is the characters.
when it comes to my top 5 for Tales of games, it barely got there. It barely got to my top 5, and even then, I don't think it's on there because there's so much crap going on in Arise that I cannot condone like at all.
Man, I can't wait to play this game so we could revisit this conversation because I want to ask questions, but I'm just like I want my own opinion to form. You know what I mean? I don't want to be.
I think you
I think-
should withhold.
I think she will genuinely like it.
I mean, she plays
Okay,
on normal.
actually, yeah. Let's do that. What do you guys? Yeah, I always play on normal, bitch. Okay, so
Oh my
anyways,
God.
Shadow,
So-
no sane
But
human
hold on, wait,
being
wait,
should
wait.
be playing that past normal.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, so hold on. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'll like it or no? Like, and you got from what you guys know about me, yes or no? Like,
Yes.
Poe will love it or
I
Poe?
think you'll like it.
It'll be in your top.
My top, like,
I think so.
like Tales
Top
of
5.
games.
Yeah, it's gonna
Top
break
5.
your top 5.
Okay.
Now it's debatable
So-
if it's gonna break your top 3, but definitely in your top 5. Especially if you're
Okay.
playing on normal. Oh yeah.
Okay, Bao, what do you think?
I think there's a super chat topic you gotta read.
Okay. Night Fury. Shadow, are you going to wait a couple of months for the PC release of Final Fantasy 16, or are you going to quote unquote borrow a PS5 again? It's time to test your loyalty.
I'm definitely gonna play it on PS5. Like, it's gonna take a while for it to honestly come on PC, so I'm not gonna wait.
So
No,
FF7 hasn't even launched on PC yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be
so-
honest, games that are coming out on like PS5 and PC, there's nothing wrong with going PS5 since it's actually powerful, it can run things that a PC will look just as good at.
Yeah.
I praise PS5 for that. But to answer
Hey.
Pelvic's question, I'm curious how you like the battle system, because I don't know, you like Berseria's battle system, to me that's one of the weakest in the series, so I don't know. But you also like Grace's, which is also my favorite battle system, so you're
Yeah.
all over the place, I don't know.
I think
Well, the thing is, no, I understand if someone's like the battle system in Berseria is weak, but I don't know. Like, I like the risk reward kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. I liked it.
I
guess
think
did
the
like
only
it,
risk
right?
I think the only risk reward involved in Berserk's combat as a whole was just Velvet losing health consistently for an almost game-breakingly absurd amount of damage boost.
And you kind of
Yeah.
get something like get something like that in Arise.
Yep.
Yeah, Alphen can kind of do the same thing.
I don't know. I don't know. I like that aspect. I'm like seeing your health rapidly decrease is just so like I don't know exhilarating. I'm like oh shit, and then you're
Yeah.
just like going in.
You
you
get
know?
that in Arise.
Ooh, Ooh, exciting.
I'll say Rise's system is as deep as like Grace's. So if you like that,
It is.
if you like that about Grace's, that's theirs.
Because Grace's is so sexy.
I'm gonna say this. I think Pelvic is not gonna like the boss fight. She's gonna get destroyed.
I mean,
probably frustrated. Yeah,
I've been playing some Vesperia lately, and that's something I've realized that I kind of don't like bosses in any Tales of game that I played thus far.
I gotta give you that. Yeah, and like then like not all of them are bad. They're just not. They're just not. They're not like standouts. You know, like
it wasn't until Xillia until I stopped liking them.
Xillia, in my opinion, Xillia 1 and 2 had the best way to approach boss fights because they felt like actual fights, like they were legitimate. Okay, this is a back and forth struggle and not just one side is just going to pummel the other until someone gets bored and, oh, look at that, the plot cutscene's happening fucking finally.
Okay, hold on. I will be right back, guys. I'm still here. I'm just muting myself. I'll be right back, okay?
Can I read super chats again?
Yes. Yes, you may.
Okay, the goddess has spoken.
Came in and took your job.
Right back.
So while she's gone, let's just talk about our closing thoughts on Tales of Arise at this point. So our last thoughts on the game. Where do we stand on it? Without spoiling anything, I guess. You know.
To be as vague as possible, the story kind of felt a bit rushed towards the end for me. Like it definitely could have used more padding out. But at the same time, I feel like they almost exposition dumped a lot of stuff in that last
absolutely
quarter of the game.
I can see what you mean. Just personally, I never was bothered by it.
It didn't ruin it for me, but it was very noticeable, and it could have been better.
Like it was just a situation of, why was it done like this?
Okay. So yeah, my thoughts the same thing as Bao, especially towards the end of the game. The exposition dump of story was just insane. I swear I was playing on a Sunday one time and it got to this point where we got to a new location entirely, let's just say up in the sky. But when we got to that point, I was just from Sunday morning to Sunday night, I was just watching cutscenes. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
And that final dungeon is heresy.
Yeah, it's like the worst final dungeon. One of the worst final dungeons I ever played. It was just
worse than anything like SMT has.
Actually, not really. SMT Apocalypse had a pretty dreadful.
The YHVH's Dimension is still the worst final dungeon I've encountered in a JRPG.
Yeah,
that shit is atrocious.
But as far as combat goes, really do enjoy the combat. I thought it was great. When you fight common enemies, it feels like you can use the entirety of the battle system to its fullest. But when you fight bosses, not so much. Bosses will walk all over you if you think you can just do combo after combo on them. Absolutely not. And even staggering them, like if you have a boss monster and you stagger them because of their weak point, it only puts them down for like seconds, and then you gotta go back to just like being cautious as hell. You can't really open up on bosses at all.
Like, also, real quick, Shadow, is this your gameplay?
Yeah.
Okay, because this bothers me because you're using a ton of arts that I just don't have access to without DLC, and it irks me. Sorry.
Or like Orochi's Fury.
Yeah,
like I don't have that. Yeah. I don't have that either. I didn't even know that was in the game.
Orochi's Fury is. So I grabbed. I think I grabbed all of the DLC arts for Alphen and Law in particular because those were the characters I had the most fun playing as. And Jesus Christ, no wonder they're fucking DLC arts because they are definitely the best arts in the game. They were a lot of fun to use. So it's just when I used them, I was like, Jesus Christ. No wonder you motherfuckers made us pay for this, even though we shouldn't have.
Absolutely not. Yeah, it's ridiculous how good. Like the way they can chain into each other, how many hits they have, it's bad. It's really bad. And just the DLC in general, with the balance of the game, really just gets me like a lot because I put all the DLC up after I beat the game, and I saw how cheap everything was in the shop into comparison to what it is normally. And I'm like, if I had these prices while playing the game, shopping for recovery items, I probably would have had a better time with this game.
I can't believe they have an item to increase the amount of consumable items you can hold from 15 to 99, and then they have one where you can buy to significantly discount the prices of the consumables in the store. So orange gel is actually at a reasonable price. Why do you have to pay for real money to bring orange gel down to a reasonable price.
I swear, I feel like sometimes I want to play this game over again just with this stuff enabled. And it's just one more thing, so it's okay, is that they have those prices lowered with the DLC, and I also had a mod that you can actually cancel out of arts as you're using. So if an art has a long attack animation, you can cancel right out of it. And I want to play with it like that just to see how it feels, because I feel like that would feel natural than what we have.
Yeah, it's just like you literally restricted the enjoyability of your gameplay by, making that item behind a paywall. That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Sosuke, go ahead.
What I was gonna say is I feel like the game as a whole, like, it has good ideas, but they're executed poorly. Like, I still think the idea of the CP, like, I'm with Riku, the CP system is atrocious and I cannot stand it. Like, whose idea was, you gotta have cure points. Orange gels are also as expensive as an arm and a leg, and no matter how many minus CP reduction costs you have, you will still run out in the middle of a boss fight and be upset. Like, when I got to, I'm just gonna call him Icy Sephiroth. When I got to his boss fight,
I just call him Gothiroth.
like, Dohalim and Shion had CP reduction minus 10 3 times on their accessories. When I got to the second phase, I still ran out of CP.
Yep.
And mind you, I ran out of CP during the first phase where I had to use the gold gel to recover all of it, and I ran out of CP halfway through, and I sat there, and I paused and sat there like, this system is garbage. Who does this?
I was gonna save this because I know I got the video coming out soon, and everybody will probably maybe watch it or something like that. But I was gonna save this comparison for that video. The CP system and this whole game, it's lack of resources, everything being expensive. This reminds me of a gacha game. And
I was gonna say if this reminds me of anything, it reminds me of because obviously they said this was an inspiration, Dark Souls, because in Dark Souls you get your Estus flask, and you can only recover your Estus flask, which that's a consumable item you use to recover your health if people aren't aware. You recover that from bonfires, the same place you recover your CP in this game.
The only way to gain access to the bonfires is not in combat and praying that they're like evenly spaced. But I feel like Dark Souls, in my opinion, handles that better because like the system is built around the idea that it heals a lot at once, instead of just like having to rely on how strong the healing spell is.
And then another thing I was really irked in regards to CP was the fact that, so that very valuable resource of CP that you got to use while you're dungeon crawling, now there's a wall in your way, and the only way to get rid of it is to use that CP, baby. I'm just like, wait
precious
a second.
CP, and it was a lot sometimes, especially towards the end.
Yeah. And I was just, and I'm looking at certain characters like Law, where you got to break through a wall. I'm like, okay, sure, consume the CP. From a specific standpoint, it makes sense. He's using CP to
no, it doesn't make sense.
No. Let me finish. It makes sense for him to use energy to fucking break the wall, even though, like we said, CP is for recovery. But for Alphen and Rinwell, characters that when you see them do the action, they are literally absorbing the thing that is blocking your way. Why am I not getting CP back from that?
Because they gotta make you use it smartly. Like, I went through a path when I was low on CP. I'm like, okay, let me see what I got. And when I got just like a life bottle and like some just ore materials out of it, I got really pissed. And
sometimes they give you good stuff, but
serious?
There are other times.
You know what annoyed me is that support, like magic and spells, also use CP. And it made me actually not use any of my playthroughs because I'd rather just save it for spells. Like healing. Yeah, like, why does steel cost CP? Like, what?
Steel causes a burst.
He's talking about your buffs, right?
Yeah, buffs. Buffs cost CP,
Yeah.
Like, steel causes a burst that allows you to combo afterwards. Why the hell are my combos now relied on my healing ability?
It's weird. What? Like earlier I made the comparison to a gacha game, and the way I see it is this way: CP is basically energy. With gacha games, you have certain energy points, and you can't even get into a battle or play the game if you don't have energy. Just like with CP, if CP runs out, if you run into a battle, it's pretty stupid to go into a battle without CP. So you might want to recover that. And it costs an arm and a leg to recover CP. Just like in gacha games, to recover energy, you gotta use maybe premium currency to get some energy back. And
how the hell does FGO have a better way of recovering energy than a full price $60 game?
Yeah, and just like in any gacha game, like the premium items, they cost stuff, or they're rare to come by, and then the materials to update your characters, they're expensive, hard to come by. Just like upgrading equipment in the game, it costs also an arm and a leg of in-game money, along with the recovery items costing an arm and a leg for to get that stuff, just like in a gacha game. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like there's some like maybe gacha game mechanics like somebody was looking at it and said, how can we upsell the DLC as well, so we can just make everything tedious, and then if they really just want to be free, they can buy this stuff. I don't know, I feel that way with this game, and I don't like it at all. And like I said, if I can play with the game with all the DLC enabled and the arts canceller and see how it feels, if it feels natural, that's going to be an issue. I almost want to do it as an experiment.
I'm tempted to, like, in the future when I get, like, upgrades to my PC that'll let me run this game at, like, it's God intended way, full 60 FPS, 1080. I want to try it with the arts canceller to see how it feels, because to me, combat feels fine, even without, like, canceling arts mid-animation. But it sounds like something that'd be nice, especially for someone like me who loves action games, where you can do that all the time, where you can just simply animation cancel and keep it going.
And then also with the gacha game comparison, you know how bosses in gacha game, they're really, there's not much strategy to them. They just hit hard and they have a lot of HP. What do you know? Bosses in this game hit hard and have a lot of HP.
That's funny, because FGO has boss fights where it isn't just a lot of HP. They usually dip down to 300k, where your servants can output that. But there's a specific way you have to approach the fight in order to make things proceed smoothly. Because if you kill this enemy, then this happens. You gotta actually plan out. While in this, it's just kind of, oh, by the way, their health is gone. You can do the thing. All right, now they're off their feet. Goodbye.
Yeah, I definitely like people will say oh, this game has really good. Whatever game has really good boss fights. The boss fights are the highlights. The boss fights in Arise, I dreaded every single one almost. I really didn't even want to fight bosses. As soon as I was free to fight common enemies, I was like, okay, the battle system feels great. Boss fights, I'm running around like an idiot.
You know what's funny? I feel the same way in Vesperia right now. I'm playing.
Yeah.
I just fought Alexei. And I was just like, this fight is fucking...
No. Alexei is genuinely a bad fight.
Alexei is just annoying as a fight in general.
Alexei is genuinely a bad fight, in my opinion.
Mystic art, spamming bastard.
The boss fights in Vesperia, to me, they can be pretty fun, but Alexei is... No.
No one likes Alexei in that game.
The secret bosses are more fun than Alexei. And they're hard.
And yeah, how many people you guys platinum Arise? I think Rico.
Honestly, without trying, I kind of got close, I think.
I honestly didn't want to, because there's a specific point, when you go up in the sky to that place, where you have to fight all those enemies, in that little not sewer but sewer area, with the fucking praying mantises. I'm just wait, this was a boss fight? No. Because when I fought it and it didn't stagger after a couple of hits on a combo, my brain went, nah, I'm not fighting y'all. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do as much post game content as I can. I'm not gonna platinum it because I think I'm just gonna stop when it comes to the arena stuff, and I'm I don't feel like dealing with this right at the moment. Plus, another game's coming out.
Once, I would say that area that Sosuke was talking about, post game. I think it's called the Earth Shrine.
Yeah.
Once you pass that area and fight the boss there, the areas out after that level you up so much you can get straight to level 100. From there after that area, and then you can go into the Coliseum. I can't remember what it's called. You just said it. The Coliseum. I'm just calling it the Coliseum.
Yeah, training grounds.
Yeah, the
training grounds, Coliseum, same shit.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys how I stumbled on that Earth Temple on accident before the end of the game, and powered my way through it.
You really did?
Yes, it was painful. I couldn't beat the boss at the end, but I actually got through the dungeon itself. It took forever.
Yeah, as soon as I got to that dungeon, I was like, well, I gotta come back here later. There's no way I can do this right now.
What I know is that dungeon like gates off the cameo battles. And like my friend told me that, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No, like this is the one time in a Tales game where I do not want to do the cameo battle because of how boss fights are.
I feel like
that sucks because I know what the cameo characters are, and I love those characters.
I would say the cameo fights were okay. They weren't
agreed.
They weren't bad. It's bad as how we're and I think that's because of the fact that they are human bosses, and we already have our issues with human bosses, can't combo them and whatnot. But other than that, they are the bosses in the game that are of less of an annoyance.
Last thing I'll say about it is that Earth Temple. I feel like that whole temple was like an experiment. Like they wanted to see how like battle takes place if it's always active.
It felt a little bit. I don't know. For some reason, I was getting a little bit of an ease vibe when I was in there running around, double jumping. And
I feel like they
actually one of the reasons I powered through is because they didn't let you just manually leave. So I was like, screw it. I'm already in here. I might as well see what's at the end. It's like the only save point is in the boss room. Yeah, you can't get out otherwise.
Yeah, I closed the application.
I remember stumbling across it like after beating the game. I'm like, oh yeah, this is that thing from that side quest. Let me walk in here. And when I ran out of CP and orange gels, I got to a certain point. All right, let me double back. And when I went back to the gate thing that you think you could leave through, I sat there like, wait. What do you mean I can't leave? No. I should be able to leave. I don't have any items.
That place is poorly designed in that way. Because you can enter it so underleveled. Yeah. And once you're in there, it's either power through or reload your save.
Yep. So I'll also ask this: is this the last that you guys want to see of this CP system?
Yes, unless they heavily edit it.
Okay, yeah.
It did not add to the experience at all for me in a positive way.
That's true. Yeah, you got a point. Yeah,
what's sad about that, Bao? You could say it doesn't add to the experience, but somebody out there will. And the person I'm going to bring up is very specific to you. There will be somebody out there like that person who wants Final Fantasy XIV to go back to what it was before Realm Reborn, saying, "Nah, man, bring back the CP system. It was too good. Y'all didn't understand the intricacies of it." And they exist, and they will be loud as fuck.
You remember what Blake was saying? You can't satisfy anyone on anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think the same thing applies in regards to this. Like, even though we may dislike it, there's definitely going to be one person out there that's ready to die on the hill for it.
Which, to that I say, catch this block, catch this mute. Don't fucking talk to me.
Damn. All right. So that's all for Tales of Arise. Hopefully.
But Shadow, we gotta talk about the best feature.
Oh god.
Kirito and Asuna, baby.
Oh yeah, the DLC.
This man Blake was actually going to purchase this $60 game just for them until I told him their post game.
No, yeah. I have a friend who got that DLC because he just wanted the box Kirito. He just was like, nah. He was like, nah, I gotta beat his ass. So I talked to him after he beat it, and I was like, so how's it? He was like, it's like a Tales of Arise boss fight. And I sat there like, oh. Even the garbage isn't safe from being ass. What did I expect?
So is there also going to be more DLC like this, like collaboration DLC, or is this the last?
I wouldn't be surprised if Bandai Namco threw like a God Eater crossover in there.
Honestly,
they should.
The only thing I see happening after this is probably God Eater. Who knows? I guess
Demon Slayer?
God Eater, Tekken.
Oh yeah, Demon Slayer.
Scarlet Nexus. Like I see things like that appearing.
Tekken.
I can definitely see
No, there's a Tekken costume in Tales of Vesperia. It could happen.
There's Tekken costume in this game.
Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur would work.
Soul Calibur would work too. I'd get those DLCs if they did the impossible and made them playable characters. But they won't. They'll make them boss fights that give you costumes, and I don't want to have to fucking fight bosses that make me go, shit. Wish I was playing Dawn of a New World.
So on the topic of like DLC just adding boss fights, how do you guys feel about that? Because I thought it was kind of weak in Persona 5 Royal. You could fight you and Makoto, and then SMT5 you can fight Demi-Fiend. What is the point of who does that satiate it? It does nothing for me.
It's for fans of thing.
I like it better when I like it better when they're in the game at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's why I like it. It's a nice little surprise.
That's why I like the cameo battles in Tales of. They exist to be there as like, oh shit.
Oh, you mean like Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, like it's like that. But like the DLC, like if they're gonna make DLC boss battles, keep them to be crossovers. Don't add more Tales of characters, because then I'll be like, why weren't they cameo battles also?
I feel like if you implement it well, I'm fine with it. Like how Blake said, Demi-Fiend SMT5 has like an entire quest line, like how it was in Nocturne. It gives you like the fiends. And at the end, you fight Demi-Fiend apparently. But like that is fine. But
yeah.
Fun fact about that, by the way. There are some people who got mad about the fiends being DLC in SMT5. They were also DLC in SMT4 Apocalypse.
They were.
Yep, they were DLC in SMT4 Apocalypse, and it was the Twisted Tokyo pack.
Yeah.
You could not fuse the fiends or finish that side quest unless you had the DLC.
That's crazy.
Which I thought was weird at first, and then I watched Sir Lionheart go through it, and I was like, no.
I mean, Sir Lionheart, he get me, man. Like, I saw him streaming this game on Twitch, and this man was like, he was doing everything. He was getting like the skills, like usage for skills. He was maxing all that stuff out. I'm like, are you insane?
He did that the first time. He did that back in his first playthrough.
I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, you don't need to do all that stuff. He was like, oh, I just want to complete it or something like that. I'm like, you got it, but you're insane.
Shadow, at least he's not like my brother. My brother has done a minimalist hard mode playthrough of SMT3.
I had to have that. All right, so that's Tales of Arise. Still think it's a good game, even though we've been ragging on it for like the past 20 minutes. It's still a good game. I will still recommend it to anybody to play. Just don't play it on anything beyond normal. It's just not worth it. It's not worth getting.
Like you can't when it comes to something like Tales of Arise, being critical of it doesn't mean we hate it. It just means we understand the issues, but there are still things we like about it.
Yeah.
Do you think that the hype that you had for Tales of Arise going into it was, were you satisfied?
I would say
I didn't have like astronomical hype anyway, so kind of.
I think I did. I had my hype was pretty high, and I think it did satiate that hype. Maybe like, you know, in a way that doesn't have me like saying, oh, it's top 5 Tales of game for sure, but it's still.
I'll say scratch that Tales itch for me.
Yeah, like you want to know what I've been doing for a Tales of fix before Arise came out, like after it got announced. I was playing Tales of the Rays.
Ew.
So wait for Tales of Innocence, our English translation patch. Let's go, baby.
Like I want to play that. Like I genuinely want to play that. Like I have my Vita ready. I'm just waiting for the patch to be done. Same. But now Tales of the Rays is low key fun. Like to me, it feels like what a mobile game Tales of experience should be, barring the flick rush idea.
Man, I'm watching some of Shadow's gameplay. Man, your combos are garbage.
Jesus,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
I didn't want to say anything.
What's wrong with my combo, sir?
Like, I don't know, man. You over here just doing Sora like spear 2 times in the sky and nobody's up there. I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah, because the guy went away. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I couldn't get him. So,
Riku, you gotta cut up some slack. He's not a combo crackhead.
Okay. I'm gonna fall back.
What are you?
Didn't you play on hard mode too, Riku?
I did.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
I still can't fathom why you do that.
I don't know what you're talking about, Riku. You're not gonna get off every single combo in the air at all times.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, I'm watching the majority of the shit that you're doing. It's just like, I'm just questioning your decisions. That's all.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. You think you got it? You think you're all this greatness? Let's see your gameplay, sir. Oh, but now you're all ready. So now you're gonna make sure it's like the perfect amount of gameplay. When I was just looking to capture footage. Okay. Yeah, Riku, you got it. All right,
man.
In the fire.
I'm still, in regards to your question earlier when you were asking, you said something about Game of the Year and then JRPG of the game JRPG of the Year or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I would need some time to away from this to see it in hindsight, because I'm already starting to see it dwindle in regards to what I thought of it when I initially just finished it. So I'm gonna have to wait that out, because the more I think about it in hindsight, the less I regard this game. And that definitely wasn't the case, because you remember when you asked me prior, I was just like, I put this above Ys 9, you know. But now it's just like there is a possibility that that may change, but we'll see.
Wait, you're talking about okay, so it was above Ys 9 all of a sudden, because I was shocked on that one, but now you're thinking about maybe it's not?
Yeah, because I'm looking at the pros and cons I have here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cons for Tales of Arise. I only have 2 cons for Ys 9.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think Tales of Arise is my game of the year so far right now, but I think SMT5 is easily gonna knock it out of the way.
So with all the grievances you have with this game, I feel like so long as SMT5 isn't shit, it's gonna be your game of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to. Damn. What else do we have? I think that's about it.
Monumental Tyson.
Oh my gosh.
Nah.
Just let him get the nut out.
I had.
They've been holding it the entire podcast.
Why you gotta say it like that?
All right, so if you guys do not know, Super Robot Wars 30 is out in a few days, and we recently had a demo of the game in English that lets you play the first 4 stages of both the Earth and Space route, and we're here to give you our thoughts on it. And if you haven't downloaded it yourself, you can right now.
The Japanese eShop or PlayStation Store.
Do it.
Exactly.
Strategy RPG greatness, with mecha at its finest.
So
if you like Fire Emblem, you have no excuse.
So go
I'll
ahead.
start by saying that the characters in this impressed me so far. I didn't know what to expect going in, just because you never know if they'll be likable or not. But the little bit I've seen of the main male character, Edge, and the female ship captain, they're actually really cool characters. I'm really excited to see where the stories go. Animation-wise, this is an update over, the previous games. But if you've played SRW, you know what you're getting into. And if you haven't played SRW, basically Fire Emblem with mechs and anime.
And everybody loves anime and mechs.
So that's it. That's all we got here for this one. This y'all
That
king.
was it.
This y'all king.
Very small load.
This y'all king. Seriously?
Shadow, I'm gonna be real. Let's see. Just gotta do these numbers.
Is it bad? I want to let other people talk, Shadow? Jeez. I mean, I can keep going if you want me to.
I mean, Blake, go ahead. Tell us what you think, Blake. I'm gonna go to sleep right now.
So SRW 30, I am super excited for this. I don't think I have been this excited for an SRW game in a while, because VX and T were good, but you kind of knew what you were getting into. 30 for the first time, at least 30 is the first game I've played in the series that had this open world kind of structure. I think, wasn't there another game in the series that did something like this? MX?
MX and Impact is something similar. We could choose to order missions, but never to this degree.
Okay, yeah, but it wouldn't let you pick what units you got when you got them, basically. So I am super, super ecstatic and over the moon for this game.
Real quick, Blake, hold up. Shadow is playing Z's over his audio right now.
What y'all talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm just sitting here, man. I don't know.
If you listen to the stream, there's Z, someone snoring.
Hold up, I know you're not gonna give us Z's when you were just talking about how much you hated Arise.
Listen, man. Listen, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Go ahead, man. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Let's be fair, guys. The man who loves JRPGs doesn't like this.
He thought we wouldn't notice.
Listen, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm letting y'all shut off, man. Go
all
ahead,
right. Now, you know, we need to hijack Shadow Stream Key. It's the only way.
Nah, man, you gotta. Man,
so as I was saying before I was interrupted by Grandma's nap, SRW 30 looks like it's gonna be really, really good. The animations are a little bit of a step up from VX and T, because I guess it's had a 2-year development cycle, whereas those games were kind of like yearly development cycles. So it's to be expected. The sprites look really, really good. It overall, I'm torn between do they make these games a lot easier because of the times, or is it because they keep adding quality of life features that inherently just make everything ridiculously, stupidly easy? Because it feels like I'm probably going to play this game on expert mode, my first playthrough, because I've been going back through older SOW games, and I'm kind of more accustomed to those ones. So I played the first stage on normal mode, and I had it done in like 20 seconds. I was like, where's the rest of it? So for newcomers, it'll be super enjoyable if you guys play on normal, but I might go for the higher difficulty on this one. But it looks so good. I'm not a fan of the original mech, but it's say la vie. We'll be streaming it on Wednesday, probably the whole day, for those of you who are following us over on twitch.tv/WestTownHD. It's going to be great. I've got all my custom BGMs picked out. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Pick it up on Steam as well. Getting officially localized, the first game to ever be... what was OG officially localized by Atlas?
Yes. OG 1 and 2.
Remember. Oh, those games. Yeah, those were back in the day.
It's crazy how Atlas licensed games that weren't JRPGs, huh? Oh, right, yeah.
Apparently Shadow's still on his BS.
Listen, man, I just woke up. I just woke up. What y'all mean, man? I just woke up.
You're lucky I can't mute you for the entire chat right now. I would kick you right now if I could.
Well, I mean, again, give the man some credit. He's not as diversified in his RPG selection.
Let me just ask you guys a question about this game.
Sure.
What is the issue? Like that, it's not even an issue. But why is the main character, male protagonist, why does he look like the guy from My Hero Academia?
Oh, I absolutely hate him. I cannot stand Edge's design.
Why? He looks so crazy.
I don't know who you're referring to off the top of my head.
Like the guy, like yeah. His name is Edge. Oh my god, and he looks like an edgelord. But the female protagonist, she looks normal.
I don't know when she got announced. I went Hatsune Miku.
There's a good chance they're siblings, going by what we've seen so far.
It's crazy how she got all the good DNA.
He's voiced by Tomokazu Sugita, so are you sure?
So to ensure I don't hear any more snoring, I don't know what's going on, but let me ask some questions about this. So this is classic SRW, I guess you would say, right? It's not much. Is there like a new mechanic in the game or something like that sets us one apart, or is it just?
Yeah, we just went over it.
My bad. Was I
in any order?
Oh,
okay.
That's not even canon.
Imagine, okay, for in Shadow terms, imagine you're playing like a Fire Emblem game, but you can go wherever you want on the map, and wherever you go on the map determines what units you get when you get them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the story will adjust accordingly. Like you'll get different scenes depending on what order you do them in.
Like Shadow, you've played Namco's Capcom.
Yeah,
crossover, right?
Yeah,
this is basically the same thing. A big ass crossover.
So like, I guess budget. I guess budget reasons. I'm saying like all the games kind of look the same, but I guess that's just
that is. They've been using this engine since what, Z1, PS2.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, and I want you guys to maybe take out the SRW fandom. Bias.
We are very objective, sir.
Which game looks better, this or Relayer or whatever it's called?
Moon Dwellers. Oh, see the thing with Relayer is that Relayer's animations last a whole of 2 seconds each. Like it looks pretty, but there's not a lot happening in those animations.
There's something missing with Relayer. I can't put my finger on it.
It kind of reminds me of Maso Kishin, Bao. Like the way back attacks happen, the way like the models are full sprites.
I guess you're right. It's like, It's like a difference in aesthetic in that these are still chibi, even though they've been like unchibifying them more and more each game. But Relayer looks to not be that style. And they're also just different styles in general, like what they're going for.
That's true.
If you say you prefer one or the other, fine. But I can't really say one is worse than the other.
So would it be slanderous if I play Relayer and I love it, but I refuse to play SRW?
I don't see why you would want to.
The thing is with Relayer though is that if you like Relayer, SRW is probably like, just from looking at Relayer plays a lot like Maso Kishin, which was a SRW predecessor. It's Maso Kishin. A lot of us in the community aren't huge Maso Kishin fans because those games are ridiculously grueling and like it's almost like Armored Core levels of difficulty. I don't know if Relayer will be the same.
Mission.
You see, Ace says Relayer looks like it has budget behind it. I think the opposite, actually. Like, Relayer look like it could be a mobile game.
It looks... Relayer kind of looks like that effect where, like, you take an old game, throw it in Unreal Engine, and it looks like everything's covered in water and it's shiny. Relayer just looks really, really shiny. Like, the actual attack animations are, like, on par with, like, Fire Emblem, I'd say.
Like, they're very basic.
They don't look... They're very basic.
Simple, easy to consume,
like
but nothing mind-blowing.
Like, you take those animations and put them up against, like, some of the stuff, like, mid-tier stuff you see in SRW, I don't think you can really compare them.
Some of the mid-tier stuff in SRW, bro. I saw a Toho game that was basically SRW with Toho characters, and from what I saw of Relayer, it doesn't even have the same level of effort put into it that this Toho game does. And I think that's kind of crazy.
I'm curious why that looks so good to you, Shadow, and not this.
I don't know. I just like it looks like it's more fluid. It looks like it's more polished Relayer, and even budget as it looks, it still looks like it'll be more fun to play for me. I don't know.
I'm curious to give it a try to see how I myself will like it. Because I will clearly, I'm just going to distance that from SRW, at least for me personally. If I do compare it to SRW, I may end up liking it less, but if I compare it to something, let's say Fire Emblem, where the animations of Fire Emblem have never really been super, super crazy, Relayer kind of just looks like Fire Emblem with mechs, whereas SRW is very clearly rooted in its spectacle and storytelling.
Okay. Do we have static in the background, or was that just me?
I thought I was the only one noticing that. It's like,
I can hear them. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's going...
Yeah,
I thought my headphones were messing up. It's gone, though.
Okay.
I think
was it Pelvic? Or maybe it was Riku.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's Pelvic.
It's always Pelvic.
Oh,
what
okay.
was I doing?
I don't know. It was just random static.
Existing. That's what you were doing.
Oh boy.
Damn, son.
Jesus.
That was
Okay,
rude.
does it sound better now?
We're gonna need you to lurk a little bit less.
Lurk a little bit quiet.
lurk a little.
Oh, I didn't do. I was
Blake.
typing something. That's all I was doing. I was typing something.
We got a super chat from Sebastian saying, "Sup,
bad, sorry.
Bow and friends. Just checking in. I'll watch the podcast.
No,
live
stop
and later.
it.
Oh my
Hi, Shadow.
What's
by the way.
going on?
You hear something?
Just checking in.
Yeah, here's something.
Oh my
Really?
God.
Whoa. One at a time. One at a time.
Oh, hi, Shadow. By the way.
She's so petty.
Wow.
She's
Blake,
trying to take everything away from me.
Yeah, Blake, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
I'll
This is my...
Okay.
Oh my god. No.
Pen.
Shadow, unless you fire her, I'm gonna have to press charges. I'm sorry.
Lord, have
So
Who's reading it?
I read it already. Oh, and we got another one from Duo. Pelvic, do you want to read that?
Oh, now she know where to be found.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
here, but not here.
From Duo Beard.
Another red carpet for Lady Pelt. Welcome.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you,
Oh my gosh.
Duo.
Yo, Duo, how
And
come
it-
you don't be throwing me money in my streams? Wait.
So, Shadow, any other questions you need answered?
Me? Sure. I'll watch the podcast once I
Why are you reading that
have
again?
time later.
No,
Keep
And
up
her
the good
mic is
work.
cutting out.
Hi, Shadow.
is she
Because you
like...
interrupted me.
Oh,
Are you like delayed
it is?
pelvic or something?
You sound like you're cutting out to me.
Okay, her
Sorry,
internet's
your
gone, bro.
connection.
bro,
Your
Scuffnet. That sound like
Is it-
kilobytes.
Kilobytes, my nigga?
Am I dead?
Just
think-
stop downloading the
I think you're
My
fine
dad.
now.
Okay, I think we're good to go now. All right, hold up. Let's just chill for a second.
I don't know.
Let me just make sure everything is good because I feel like it was like delays or something like that. But I think
Also,
we're good.
we could also mention that the first DLC for this game will have Soccer Wars in it.
And
Indeed.
I'm gonna need that.
Okay, Sakura Rose is like the GOAT only because the opening is amazing.
What? Is that why?
I don't know anything about Soccer Wars, so I can't comment. But
All right, Blake. I'm gonna tell you right now. You play the new Sakura Wars on PS4. The art's done by the artist for Bleach. All the girls are cute and fantastic. I have saved you
but
time.
what's the gameplay like?
Action game.
They actually changed it,
Action
Blake.
game?
Yeah,
It
Yes.
used to be. The new one is action based, but it used to be more like, SRW.
Yeah, like, and just this is just me.
Oh, so the crossover happening in 30 is almost natural.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
Pelvic, I'm gonna need you to get some like good internet because I don't know what was going on just then. Like,
Sound like
I
kilobytes.
would love to get some better internet, but alas, I guess I just live in the middle of
Your-
nowhere, so you know.
your
In
internet
fact,
service provider.
I'll peace out.
You should move in with Shadow. He's got 3,000 up.
Ain't nobody.
I don't want to live with that mess. Are you kidding me? What the
Whoa,
fuck?
whoa.
Damn,
You know what? I don't blame with you. I don't live with myself either. I'm a terrible loser. It's a lot of upkeep I gotta do. It's annoying.
Oh, look, Ace is saying he's gotta wait for the DLC,
God.
motherfucker. If you don't play that game when it comes out.
All right, Pelvic. Any last
Every
thoughts? Because I
night.
think you bouncing. You said.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce because my internet's trash and I want to bring down the podcast. So, closing thoughts. Thanks for the welcome back, chat. It was really sweet of you. I feel very special. That's all I got.
Oh my God!
Christ.
Jesus.
Good lord.
Oh, Pella, I might need you to stay for the super chats actually. So
Oh
you know what?
God,
You know,
no.
I might need you to stay for the super
Oh
chats.
my
You know.
god.
Are you drunk?
Oh my goodness. No. I came back from work, so I feel like delirious. I'm tired, guys. I'm fucking tired.
Go
I need to
sleep.
eat. Yeah, that's honestly how I feel. I
So-
need to catch up on my yaoi, you know.
Oh my God.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Yowie wowie.
Yeah.
Yowie wowie.
Yaoi wowie.
So what's
So I
what's
need
the
to-
next video, pal? What's the next video you gonna upload?
It's probably going to be near replicant review. My Final Fantasy X video has been done for like a month and a half, 2 months now, but I can't release it because I'm releasing something like alongside normal boots. So look out for that. That's gonna be fucking bananas. But yeah. So Final Fantasy X video will probably come out next month. And the next by the way, I just put out a video. What do you mean when my next video is coming out?
Oh, we
you
did?
When's
watch
the
it,
next
Shadow?
one?
Did you watch it?
That's
yes.
old now,
Next one's
Pelvic.
in
When's
2
the next
weeks.
one?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah. What's the next
Lord.
video? That's an
2
old
weeks.
video at this
2
point.
weeks. You haven't even watched my old video.
What
are
you
on
talk?
about?
I watched the video. What are you talking
Literally-
about?
What video? What video did it? What video?
Listen,
was it, Shadow? What video
listen.
was it?
I support.
What video was it, Shadow?
Listen.
What video was it, Shadow?
Listen,
What video was
I'm
it,
very
Shadow?
supportive
Name
of
the video,
everything
Shadow.
you do.
Shadow.
Okay, fine. I'll name it. It was top 5 favorite RPG hooks or something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
had to Google that. You bought yourself enough time to. Okay.
What?
Name my 5. Name my top 5. Let's go.
Obviously,
People in
it's
chat have watched my videos.
obviously
Obviously, go ahead.
you had a moment in Xenoblade Chronicles with Fiora, obviously.
Oh, you see
know?
in this motherfucking video.
You know,
You-
She's fast forwarding through it right now.
you obviously. I gotta
You
give.
are-
Yeah, I had to give it to you on the Parasite Eve choice. You know that was a good one.
Look at wow. What was my number 1, Shadow? What was my number 1?
Your number one.
Shadow
you know,
nervously
Far in the
scrolling. He nervously
you know,
video.
Shadow,
listen.
Shadow, you're
Listen,
done.
your number one was
You're done.
interesting.
Shadow exposed.
It was interesting.
It's
what it
it's an interesting choice. So I gotta give it to Breath of Fire. You know, it's a very
Oh my
interesting game.
god!
You know,
Which one? Which Breath of Fire is it? Which one?
You know, the one with the breath and the fire.
The one that has the breath and the fire.
you know, it's like, yeah, yeah. Breath of Fire 2.
Which Breath of
Yeah,
Fire was it?
it's 2. Yeah.
Oh my god!
God.
You said 2.
It's 3, isn't it?
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm getting older. My mind isn't where it used to be, so I confuse 2 and 3. Like, come on.
Oh my god! You could not. How? That's an insult to 3. You confused 2 and 3. Okay, I got another super chat. You notice that? I said I got one. Not even the podcast.
man.
Amber.
Jesus
got one.
Christ. She really did say go for the podcast.
Lamar Lamps. Let's see. Bye, Pelvic. Hope to see you here again. Sad face. Aww. Well, hopefully, I don't know. If Shadow watches my videos more, I'll tell you what. Yeah, if Shadow watches my videos more and gets me my PS5, then I'll be.
Did you beat Resident
Lord.
Evil 2 to earn that? Wait a minute.
Oh, God.
Listen, I already hit the
No,
I hit the like button on your video, pal, a long time ago. So
Yeah, but you didn't
it's
even
cool.
watch it.
What you
didn't
mean?
watch it.
Listen, I
Listen.
support everybody.
God.
Icebreaker, what you mean the crackling?
Oh my.
What's going on, Bet?
Oh, is it? Am I breaking up? Probably.
Nah,
Probably. My internet, everybody.
I think for the most part we're done anyway. Unless we got other topics. Anybody can think of some other topics. I think we're good to go.
Go.
Nope. I want to get
play
food and I
Metroid
want to
Dread.
Great Ace Attorney.
All right.
Great Ace Attorney. Play the
Hey,
Great
we can talk
Ace
about
Attorney
Fortnite
instead.
and how all of us are playing and how Riku's gonna play it.
No, we're not talking about
Yeah.
that game.
Oh, Riku,
We
you're
even
gonna
got our boy
play
Devil
it?
May
Oh my
Pie.
gosh.
Not going to play Fortnite.
Riku, you're gonna play Fortnite?
He is.
Hey, Riku's gonna play Fortnite. Hey, let's go.
Would rather hang
How are you,
myself.
Riku?
Damn,
I mean,
Riku,
you can do
it's
that
a video.
afterwards, but I
Riku,
don't.
it's a
I don't judge
video
what you do in
game.
your spare time.
You know, the good old choke and stroke.
What?
Riku,
Wait,
it's
isn't that a
video
penis?
game, guy.
Riku is into asphyxiation.
What?
Learn something
all right.
today.
Alrighty
On
then,
that
folks.
note, farewell, gentlemen. Have a good night.
Oh, there's a super chat, Pelvic. You can't leave
we
yet.
have another. We have another super chat. Okay. Peacebreaker. Let's talk about Blake putting ketchup and mac and cheese. Like, why? Actually,
Yeah, sir.
Blake, explain yourself.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not a bad
Belongs
combination.
on more things
I
than
swear I
doesn't.
didn't raise him this way.
Shadow. No,
Oh,
you
you're
cannot
the guy he
just
talks about
sign off
me.
on Blake's.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean,
that's not a bad
that's not-
combination.
Talk about it. Talk about it, Shadow. Talk about it.
That's not terrible.
Let me tell you how I had to mute that tweet because I kept getting new niggas I don't know talking to me about how I should eat my mac and cheese.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Who signs off on this? I want to know every motherfucking person who's
I
like,
do,
it's
and
okay.
you
I'm
can't stop
co-signing
me.
this. I'm co-signing this.
It's
I'll
nasty.
I'll co-sign the shit. Hell,
About what do you put ketchup on? You don't even put ketchup on your eggs.
Wow.
okay,
That's
I don't do that.
nasty too, Blake.
You put ketchup on your
No,
fries?
you can put ketchup on
on your
eggs.
burgers?
I don't do
Ketchup on
that.
fries is acceptable. Ketchup on eggs, I grew out of that. I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, I did it, and then at some point in time, I was like, "Ew, this is gross," and I didn't do it anymore.
You know
Nasty,
Blake.
the absolute worst food combination I ever heard, but ended up being not that bad, what was interesting, was somebody was putting salt and pepper on the ice cream.
What?
And
Isn't that a Kingdom Hearts thing?
No, that's sea salt.
You know-
ice cream. That's different.
No, sea salt. No, I could see salt, but pepper.
Yeah, pepper. It actually worked. It actually worked pretty well. It's like, I'm not gonna put it on there all the time or at all, but just to taste it once, I was like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yo, Riku, you got an extra
Yeah.
noose?
Yeah, Bao, go get your son. Go get Blake.
Oh, what?
You know
That's
how
his,
that-
that's his mother's child. Man.
Riku, you said you were hanging yourself, right? Yo, slide me the noose after that one. Nah, I'm gonna need that.
Oh, Riku, hold on. I'm sorry, Riku. Do you approve of mac and cheese and ketchup?
No, current Riku does not approve.
What do you mean current Riku?
Yeah, what the hell? That's oddly.
What other Rikus do we have here?
That's odd.
What, we're Riku someone the only one. What happened to the other three?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
No, I do remember a very long time ago when I was a young buck. I did put ketchup on my macaroni, but
okay.
yeah, currently right now I can't see myself doing such a
Travesty.
I'm just going to leave it
Travesty,
at that.
yeah. Oh, we got another super chat. Night Fury.
Oh my
Thanks. Oh my god, thank you for another donation. Bye, Pelvic. Glad to see the goddess has
Oh
returned.
my god.
Also,
Why'd you say
don't you
goddess
think
like
Shadow has a fade like Carlton Banks from the Fresh?
Yo, Night Fury, I need you to shut up, alright, Night Fury?
Unfortunately.
Shadow,
Yo,
Shadow, to be fair, Carlton makes it work.
listen.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't know where this is coming from, alright?
What the-
Ooh.
My shapers have always been crispy, alright? I don't know what this man Night Fury is talking about. All right, I'm tired of this, alright? This
Someone
narrative's
said
gotta
Shadow's
stop.
fade curving like Tokyo Drift.
Listen,
Ace?
listen.
Ace,
Oh my
let me
god,
see
take a
your.
pic.
No. Ace, let me see your face.
Take a
before
picture,
you talk
Shadow. I
shit.
want to see.
Listen, nah.
Okay,
Cause now you're gonna be
take a
judging it.
picture.
Now you're gonna be judging it. Y'all gonna be like,
Wait,
oh,
Turn the
okay.
webcam on. Turn the
Nah.
webcam on.
nah, we good.
Turn the webcam on. Let's go.
We good, fam.
Go.
We good.
I turned my webcam on, but there's someone naked.
Lord? Oh well, never mind. I see where that goes.
Okay, so am I free to go? There's no more super chats. Are
Go.
we good, chat?
You're not even gonna stick around for the outro? That's crazy.
Yeah, we're pretty much
Oh
done
my
now.
god, fine. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay, I'll stick around for the goddamn outro. Okay.
Just for that, you're going
Fine.
last.
No, I'm doing it now.
Nah, you're
Okay,
going last.
guys,
Riku, go
my
ahead.
name is
No,
Lady
no,
Pelvic.
hold up.
Riku-san won, the only one here. And thank you, everybody, for coming through. And Riku-san
Lord.
one is here to tell you guys that I am going first, not Lady Pelvic. She can go last. Yeah.
Oh, we got
Yes,
super
yes,
chat. We got super chat. We got super
Jesus
chat.
Christ.
Okay.
Riku Kitsu, do not say that.
No, don't you dare.
Ooh.
No,
Oh,
I'm a
Fighting
Kingdom Hearts
words.
fan. You need to shut the fuck up with that. No.
Okay, Riku
Chain of
Kitsu,
Memories?
Kingdom Hearts. Chain
He
of
did
Memories
not
is
say
better
Chain of
than
Memories.
the
Wow.
entire
Wow.
Trials of series.
I
Wow.
like Kingdom
Now,
Hearts,
here's-
but no.
That's the thing, right? I've never played a Trials of game, but Chain of Memories, the worst.
This man trying to fight, start a war.
Kingdom Hearts game.
Hey guys, did you know Pelvic doesn't actually play Kingdom Hearts games because she went for Chain of Memories instead of Coded? Crazy.
Ah man. All right. But
Okay, so I've never played Coded, but I heard Coded was just like the first game with just like extra digital weird shit going on.
It's
Am I mistaken in
garbage.
that? I don't know.
It's the first game, but then things get stupid.
Hold on. Okay, so it is the first game, but there's like digital shit going on. Okay. See, I haven't played that. I heard it was like absurd, but I don't feel comfortable talking about a game I never played. But I can say I played Chain of Memories, and fuck that game. So, I think, honestly, I bet you, I bet
don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Then.
No, I bet you. No, I like old school Yu-Gi-Oh! But I will say this. I bet you I will still like Coded more than Chain of Memories.
You do not actually play Kingdom Hearts games. Moving on to the next person with their outro, please.
What are you talking about? I've played almost every one of them. Don't come at me.
But how many times?
You said you haven't even played a Kingdom Hearts game.
Wait, who?
Who?
Hush, child. No, you said. I thought you said.
Who? No, I'm talking about you. I'm saying Pelvic does not play Kingdom Hearts games if you're talking like that.
I have played every single one except Coded and, oh my god, the Fraction. Whatever the Fraction is.
I believe
that
you.
one.
yeah, I can get you on that one.
Some Fraction one. Yeah. Some Fraction, I don't know.
Alright, Bob, go ahead with your outro.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out to another edition of the HVMP podcast. It has been fun. Here's your reminder that Super Robot Wars 30 is coming out in just a few days. You can get it on Steam. Don't miss out on that. I will also be making content for it and also streaming it, so look forward to that. And I also have my demos impressions video up on the channel, so if you want to actually see some in-depth thoughts from me on the demo, be sure to check that out. Until next time.
Sosuke.
It has been me, the Wandering Gamer, the actual Kingdom Hearts fan, your action game god. If you want to see me play some of that action game greatness known as Assault Spy, I'll actually be streaming it right after this podcast on twitch.tv/Sosuke the Wandering Gamer. I hope to see y'all there.
Quick question. Quick question. What's a god to a non-believer?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
Someone who
you neither here, but
Oh my god.
Okay, do up your another super chat. Use the banner I made. It's about people.
We're not
Super
gonna
chat.
be using
Use
that.
the banner I made. It's Year of the Bow, people.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, dude. See, I want to apologize on behalf of Shadow. He does not care about his fans. He does not care about this podcast. He does not support the people who support him, and that's really unfortunate. So I apologize for that. I completely agree with you that he should absolutely use the banner of Bow. So
just let me know when I can talk.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Hi, this has been Timid Tone HD. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to tonight's fiesta. It's been a lot of fun.
Look what happened to my boy.
In conclusion, Metroid Dread is great. Monster Hunter's Game of the Year. Super Robot Wars 30 is coming out soon, and I just want everyone to have a really good day. Thank you for coming out. You can find me at youtube.com/WesttownHD where I don't upload shit. But you can find me where I actually do make content over at twitch.tv/WesttownHD. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. Also, I realized that we had 100 viewers in here and only 54 likes, so fuck the lot of you.
Jesus Christ. More like...
Oh my god. Look, I literally said we don't respect our fans. Guys, I'm not with them. I'm not with them.
Would you look at that?
And, is this your king? Is this y'all king here? Is this what y'all wanted to see?
Lord.
All right, is this what y'all needed or what?
It's what the people demanded.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got another super chat.
Oh my god.
Icebreaker. # use Duo's banner.
Fine. It's up there. It's up there for like 2 seconds. You guys see it now if you want to. All right, it's up there for 2 seconds. Taking it off.
That's not very.
I don't know what this travesty is.
You have to make it nice and pretty. You gotta make it nice and pretty.
Nah, that's all it gets. All right. I don't know this.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, chat. I'm trying. I'm on your side. Okay.
I'm definitely not. And I guess since you never got your outro, pal, go ahead.
Oh my gosh, you do love me. You do care. It's your girl, Lady Pelvic Gaming, and I'm sorry I was here for such a short amount of time, but they coerced me to just hop in since I was in chat. Thank you for the warm welcome, by the way, chat. That was very heartwarming. I felt very loved and appreciated. And feel free to come over to my channel, youtube.com/Pelvic Gaming, and check out my video, my recent video I put out yesterday, my top 5 favorite JRPG hooks, and actually watch the video and don't scroll through it and pretend like you watched it, like some people.
Yeah, who would do that? That's just terrible.
I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the genuine support.
Yeah, me too. Genuine support is always nice. All right.
As opposed to ingenuine support.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like the audacity of some people to not, take this stuff seriously. Support everybody else, people. Come on, jeez, terrible. All right, you guys know who podcast this is. All right, I don't care what you see on screen. All right, this is my podcast. Okay, all right, I run this. All right, I make this all happen on my amazing internet. Unlike some people who got trash ass internet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a super chat? Where the super chat's praising Shadow?
I'm sorry.
Hold on, let's just scroll up for a second.
I'm sorry. Why are you getting so defensive? I was just talking in general. I wasn't talking to you. Why are you getting so defensive?
Oh, you know damn well.
Those who get offended think everything's about them.
Go ahead.
Listen, all right.
Go ahead.
All right, guys. You guys know who it is. The JRPG God, Mr. JRPG, Shadow Elite. I'm gone. We gone. Peace.
Deuces.
Later.
Ty, you coming up in here when you feel like it, pal. How dare you? Who do you think you are?
What? You guys told me.
Nah, we just
here.
we just acknowledge you. We just acknowledge you in the chat. We didn't tell you to come in here.
You told me. Yes,
We kind of said.
Get in here. Yes, you did.
Oh,
yes, play back the podcast. Play back.
We kind of said. Oh, look who it is.
Yeah, that's right. We kind of said, "Oh, look who he is.
No,
She's in the chat." We didn't tell you to come in here.
Play back the podcast.
Listen,
play back the podcast. You scared?
Listen,
You scared of your own words?
we all know what went down. We don't have to go. And look at the tapes and stuff like that.
All right. Okay. All right. You're chicken shit. I get it.
Oh my God! Listen, it's like 5 against 1, pal.
I don't give a fuck. All the world thought the world was flat. Doesn't mean they're right.
Ooh.
So,
Oh my
Who
God!
thought that?
That is inequatable.
What? It's the same thing. Your whole point is, but most of us believe this, so we're right.
Most of us.
That is your argument. Oh my God, I'm getting out of here. I can't. I got sushi to eat. I have fucking, I don't know, witnesses to cross-examine. I'm out.
All right.
Doodaloo.
Go to PC Master Race.
Jesus Christ.
Don't talk to me.
She
Bye.
thinks she's going to use that for editing. And then she's coming.